slate. Well, stay tuned. Northern Kentucky teachers and school leaders are threatening to return to Frankfort in large numbers on Friday. Lawmakers could override Governor Matt Bevin's veto of the budget, which included smaller education cuts. 9 on your side's Evan Millward is live in Fort Mitchell with how districts are now bracing for financial hits. Evan.
And Tanya, I just talked to some of the folks in the Senate. They say it is too early to tell if they're going to have those votes to override the veto. I also have been talking to superintendents today. Beechwood's here just got off a conference call with the Kentucky Association of School Superintendents that he is a part of. They are keeping a close eye on a number of things, but if that override does not happen this weekend, there will be deep cuts, not just to local schools, but also universities.
The kids are counting on us.
Scenes like this from last week have become common in Frankfort. Educators fighting to keep their pensions and stop the budget bleed in their districts.
The most detrimental part is the culture and the climate impact.
The first big change, pension reform, could happen at midnight tonight unless Governor Matt Bevin vetoes it. He says he will veto the budget.
More work needs to be done. More work will be done.
Protesters now say they'll join lawmakers back at the Capitol Friday. Senate and House leadership not yet willing to say if they have the votes to override that budget veto. If not, school cuts will be deep. Boone County Superintendent Randy Poe.
110 teachers, bus drivers, classified association, and administration across the board.
At Beechwood, the cut would be around $750,000, but if the veto is overridden, it drops to $50,000. Universities are feeling the crunch too. The Northern Kentucky student newspaper reports 78 non-tenure track lecturers were told they may not have jobs next year. Eastern Kentucky University already cut 153 jobs, including some entire programs.
So for me, I just want my staff to have a comfort of knowing that they can teach.
All right, so what happens if the legislature overrides Governor Bevin's veto this weekend? He will likely call them back for a special session to hash it out again. We would know that Monday. Something superintendents are keeping an eye on here is what that does to impact their budgeting. They, by state law, have to have staffing levels figured out by May 1st. Beechwood Superintendent also told me today he worries what a special session would do for the uncertainty of that. He called it detrimental to any school system. We're live in Fort Mitchell tonight. I'm Evan Millward, 9 on your side.